The Narendra Modi government very clearly is moving ahead with the name Bharat. India today has just accessed identity cards of Indian officials for the G20 summit. And these identity cards do not say official Indian delegates. It says Bharat. We'll show you those images in just a moment. India Today has also accessed, look at that document on your television screen. India Today has also accessed the function notes from Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to ASEAN. Again, that mentions Bharat. Function notes for the PM Modi, for Prime Minister Narendra Modi's BRICS summit and that visit to Greece in August, that also said the Prime Minister of Bharat. On the show tonight, look at these function notes. I want you to see very carefully these function notes, and these are from August 22. August 22 to 25, Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to South Africa and his visit to Greece. It says the visit of Prime Minister of Bharat, Shri Narendra Modi, to South Africa and Greece. That's the first image. Look at that second image. Visit of the Prime Minister of Bharat, Shri Narendra Modi, to the Republic of Indonesia for the 20th ASEAN-India Summit and the 18th EAS or East Asia Summit on the 7th of September 2023. I want to quickly cut across to my colleague Shiv Aroor, to India Today's Shiv Aroor, joining us for more on the story. Shiv, we've been hearing this outrage over the invite that came out from the Rashtrapati Bhavan, but the Narendra Modi government, according to these documents that India Today has exclusively accessed, these notes very clearly show that the name Bharat was used in official documents, not just now, but even in August. We don't know if it was used earlier, Shiv.
Well, Gaurav, so far all of this speculation and buzz has been fueled, by one single invitation issued by the Rashtrapati Bhavan, which says President of Bharat instead of President of India. But these new images suggest that the government is also using Bharat. So this is the first evidence that the government is using Bharat. It's not just the Rashtrapati Bhavan. Both of these are notices of the Prime Minister's visit, not just a forthcoming visit to Indonesia on September the 7th, which says very prominently Prime Minister of Bharat, not Prime Minister of India, but also last month, as a matter of fact, when the Prime Minister was in Greece, the trip that he made after the BRICS summit, that also says Prime Minister of Bharat. Nobody obviously noticed that at that time, but it's come up now as well because it's there in the document for the Prime Minister going to Indonesia. Now, this is kind of confusing because it makes one wonder whether the government is already using India and Bharat interchangeably, as many experts say is possible, as the Supreme Court has also said, because India and Bharat both exist in the Constitution. Article 1 says India, that is Bharat, is a union of states, and that's what the government appears to be doing right now, or that there may be some kind of official action that's going to follow this usage. It's not really clear what's going to happen. The reason why this has become a source of such speculation especially is because the special session of Parliament begins on 18th of September 2023. 18th of September 1949 is when the Indian Constitution was adopted, in which India and Bharat are both mentioned. So is that an accident? Is that a coincidence? Or is there a design in the choice of date? One is going to have to wait and see. But I think these two images that have come forth now following that Rashtrapati Bhavan invitation make it clear that the government is also using Bharat and India apparently interchangeably. We don't know yet if there are more documents where Bharat has been used. It's possible that people may have missed it. It may have been used, at least since the end of August when the Prime Minister was in Greece, possibly before that as well. We're still trying to figure out when this kind of thing happened. There was a Defense Ministry press release today, which obviously doesn't use the word Bharat. It uses India everywhere. So this is something that's happening. It's unfolding. We still don't know what the reality is. Has a policy decision been made? Is it only the Prime Minister's office or the MEA that's doing it? Is this specifically for the G20? Is there a political spin to it? Are mind games being played with the India alliance? We don't know just yet. All of it is happening in the atmosphere, in the run-up and the build-up to the G20. Many people see the G20 platform as a great place, to affirm India's identity also as Bharat. But the government using it officially, takes it to that next level. So
Okay.
we'll have to see what that next step is really going to be.
Okay.